I've got something for you. A sketch made by the police artist of the chap that's been following Felicia. Does he look familiar?
Yeah. This man, now I've seen him at the warehouse, at Sean's warehouse. He's working for Sean.
Good. So I've put out a make on him.
Well, today we start moving. Change of scenery should be pleasant.
Can't see any scenery with the shades pulled.
Well, I'll tell you what. Once we get going, maybe we'll let you look out the window every once in a while, all right?
How kind.
Look, we're going to be together for quite a while. Perhaps we should try to get along.
Oh, and I'm supposed to be delighted at the prospect.
Could be a very pleasant trip, you never know.
Have you heard from Holly?
No. No, she said she needed space.
Oh, Robert. Why don't you just call her and say that, you know, you're not rushing her, but you just want to find out if she's all right. I mean, I'm sure that she couldn't object to that.
Yeah, that might work if I just called her up to see how she was.
Feeling better?
Yes, thank you, Sean.
Good. Prescott, why don't you leave us alone for a while? Come back after you've cooled off, huh? Bit of advice, Holly.
Yes?
There's no point in screaming again. This Pullman car is on an isolated spur far from the main tracks. What I'm going to do is take your handcuffs off for a while so that you can stand up and get some exercise, all right?
Thank you. I'd appreciate that.
Oh, no problem. Long time since I've used these things. Don't like to use them. Think they're uncomfortable.
They certainly are.
There we go. You okay?
Yes, a bit stiff.
Just stretch a bit. That's it. Holly, don't try it.
I'm not a complete fool.
I'll see to it that Prescott doesn't give you any more problems.
Yes, but when you're not here, you can hardly control him. But I don't think that bothers you very much, does it?
I have a feeling that you're not going to believe anything I have to say.
Let me go, Sean.
I can't. We're both in it too deep now.
But you're alive.
And I intend not going to jail.
When Robert finds out what you've done, he's going to come after you. And I'll tell you something else. He's going to throw his badge away so he can deal with you without any rules or regulations. You know what that means, don't you?
Yes, I know.
I don't know when your last good night's sleep was, but you're not going to have another one for a long time.
I thrive on danger, Holly.
Well, then you must be blossoming right now because you're in a great deal of danger.
Yes.
There are a few things we have to discuss before we take off.
No, the first thing you are going to do is apologize to Mrs. Scorpio.
Forget it.
You heard me.
It will never happen again.
It had better not, or you stop breathing.
I get the idea, Sean.
Good.
Train's leaving in a couple of hours. We've got a lot of work to do.
All right.
Where are we going?
You'll find out where, Holly, when you get there. Got some timetables and schedules for you. Save your questions until we get outside. Relax, Holly. The overnight stops are marked with black checks. See them?
Yeah, okay. What are these red checks for right here?
Now, those are the alternate spurs off the main track. We use those for emergencies or other kind of delays, right?
Okay, we've got them here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just stretching my leg.
All right. What was that now?
Okay, these green crosses right here.
No, those are repair stops if needed. I have men waiting.
Okay. Along here, here.
Get up here. We've got them as well.
Sean, watch her.
Holly, please, stay away from the door, will you?
There's a nice breeze coming through.
If you try anything, Holly, and I'll put the handcuffs back on again, and they'll remain on. I'm trying to avoid that.
Sean,
Yes.
pencil. She could have gotten paper out of this book.
Holly. Is that why you went to the door to toss the note outside? Hmm?
No, of course not.
Go get the note, Gus.
Help me! Please help!
What's going on here?
Please help me! They're trying to kidnap me. They're holding me hostage. Please! Don't you understand that?
Holly, man works for me. I hope this convinces you that there's no way for you to escape, so I just want you to relax with it. Accept it, Holly. Be easier for you. I want you to just sit down and think about what I said. We'll talk out on the observation platform. Now, come on, sit down and relax. That's it. You okay? Fine. Oh, and by the way, the rear exit is locked.
Is there no Sean?
Thanks, Marty. Now, I want you to know something about Marty here, Chris.
Yeah, we already met. We
I
talked.
just want you to know that you're working with an expert. Marty was an excellent WSB man up until a few years ago, trained engineer. I worked with him many times in some very delicate situations. He's been training to be the engineer on this train, so that gives you total freedom. Freedom to take care of any emergencies.
You mean like that one right there, for instance?
Holly, will you please go sit down? Thank you. All right. Marty has a duplicate of the map I showed you inside.
All right, there's one thing I would like to get straight right here and now.
What?
I want you to explain to Marty that I am the boss.
I got no problems with that.
All right? Because I don't want any more problems. At all. I know both of you have cellular phones. You need me for anything, call me immediately.
I better go finish checking out the engine.
All right, Marty. Good trip.
Did you spy on me, right, Sean?
Right. And you're my spy on him. Oh, and one other thing.
What?
I have a whole network of people watching this Pullman car, Prescott. So you behave yourself on this little trip with Mrs. Scorpio. Or you answer to me. Or worse yet, you answer to Robert Scorpio.
There's got to be another pencil in this place somewhere.
Oh, Robert, why don't you call her?
I don't even know where she is.
We'll try her nanny in London first.
No. No, I promised her I wouldn't find her. She needs solitude right now. Time to be alone.
Sometimes you say things in anger that you don't really mean.
Whatever time it takes. I promised her that. I promised her I would.
It might be a mistake.
Let's concentrate on Sean. He has a Pullman car that has to be watched 24 hours a day. There's 4 of us. That's 6 hours apiece.
Yeah.
When I've dealt with him, then I'll think about Holly in my personal life.
All right, Sean is gone. Your protector is no longer around. Relax, you don't have to do that.
No?
No. Nothing will happen to you as long as you behave yourself. It's that simple. Now I have to go. Marty is outside. He's got a gun. I'm told he knows how to use it.